years later.
And speaking of NBC Studios, 6:45 right now, we go to Matt Lauer and Tom Brokaw.
Forever this nation and the world and all of us who are here, and journalists especially. The President, First Lady, and Vice President are about to mark this moment. There will be 6 individual moments of silence this morning. The President and First Lady are now about to walk out at the White House to observe one of those. Tom Brokaw is joining me here in Studio 1A as he was on that fateful day. Tom.
You know, this president came into office determined to wind down these wars. In fact, earlier this year, he said the war is ending. We're now going into our 3rd war with his speech last night, and these wars and what happens will define his presidency and define this country, just as it did for George Bush 43.
What I meant as journalists, it changed us. It certainly changed the way we viewed the specter of terrorism in this world. And as you mentioned earlier, it thrust us into several wars, and some of which have ended in not the fashion that the United States wished they would have ended in. Let's go to the White House now. Playing of taps and a moment of silence to mark the moment when that first plane struck the North Tower of the World Trade Center 13 years ago. And Tom, in addition to the awful images that we all shared that day, there were a lot of moments of heroism and compassion.
There were, and it really represented the fabric of the city. I thought it was so important for the rest of the country to know that New York really is a neighborhood. It really is a collection of people who care about each other, and the way they responded at that time was a magnificent manifestation of that.
We're going to have more on this event throughout the day on NBCNews.com. Some of you will stick with us now on Today.
Utah's own